Everything that God emphasizes comes back to this one thing: worship. When Martha and Mary are in the house and Martha is upset because Mary was not doing her part to serve Jesus in her mind, Mary was not putting the work in. And she comes to Jesus and she says, are you gonna say anything to Mary? I mean, Mary, I'm here doing all the work. Are you going to say? And this is what Jesus said. He said, Martha, there are many things that you're worried about. There are many things that you're allowing to trouble your life, but the one thing that Mary has got is the necessary thing. And what was it? That she understands that she's to come to my feet and she's to put her attention on me, and she is to worship. This is so powerful that Jesus would walk up to a woman at a well in Samaria. This woman had 5 husbands, and the one that she was with was not her husband. And Jesus does not talk to her specifically about how she's a sinner. And he doesn't look at her and say, you need to repent, you horrible human being, you adulteress, you evil person. All he does is say, this mountain that your fathers worshiped on, there's coming an hour where those will come that will worship in spirit and in truth. And when Jesus said that, this woman would walk away from that moment and she would go back to Samaria and she would talk about how her life had been changed. But what brought about a repentant heart, what transformed her life, was an encounter with Jesus where Jesus said, hey, don't be focused on that mistake you made. Don't be focused on your history and your past. I want you to know that right here on this mountain, there's a chance for you to focus on me and focus on worship. And that changed her life. You see, I know people come to church and they have a sin problem. I know people come to church and they've got issues. They've got things they're struggling with, which, by the way, is a human problem. A sin problem, and they say, well, I can't worship God. I can't honor God. I'm here. That's about as far as I can go, and I can just sit in my seat and sulk and feel bad about myself and feel guilty and feel full of shame because of the sin in my life. And that is exactly what the enemy would want you to do, is he would want you to focus on your sin. That's what the enemy wanted the woman at the well to do. Focus on your history. Focus on your sin. But Jesus didn't spend any time there. He just started talking about worship. Get your attention on me. Why? Because if you'll drink of me, you'll never thirst again, is what he said. And that's what worship can do. Worship can change everything in your life. Oh, I got to fix the sin. No, worship. And when you worship, God will give you the power. God will give you the strength to break free from that sin.